Hey guys, it is Kuise bringing you another Starcraft 2 1v1 matchup. Today I have for you Theory versus Opticalrh. This is replay of the quarterfinals of the Zeke Wednesdaily tournament from a couple weeks ago. Haven't had too much time to do these VODs recently, unfortunately. Have been moving into a lot of the live streaming, which you can check out on our website, which is now up and functioning, cesn.tv. So go check that out. Apologies once again for taking so long to get another YouTube replay up for you guys, and do appreciate you subscribing and stuff. So this is going to be a best of 3 series. Over here we see Theory in the 3 o'clock position playing the purple Protoss, and in the 9 we have Opticalrh playing the teal Terran. Now both these players are Grandmasters, so this was a really good matchup, and one I've been wanting to cast for quite some time. I had been really excited, if you tuned in that night, to get to this one, and then there was a blackout and I missed a lot of this matchup, the entire second game, part of this game. We got in for the third, but I'm going to cast that one anyway for you guys. You guys want to see all the action, and why not? So let's get right into it. We are on Shattered Temple here. It is the updated version of Lost Temple, and the only real difference, I mean, you have these high yields with the destructible rocks on them, and the thirds used to be islands. Now they are blocked by these destructible rocks. So other than that, both have naturals. It is a 4-base map, but obviously it's a 1v1 cross spawns, I'm sure you've noticed. So let's see what happens. Opticalrh, if you've watched our CESN Player of the Week tournament, both of these players have featured in that, and Optical actually beat Theory there, I believe. Yeah, he did. But you can go check that out. That tournament is on Zeke.com, Z33K.com, and you can go check that out. Opticalrh opting for that nice supply depot wall. I do like this, building half a supply depot, and so that the probe can't get in there and scout. That's a really nice move, and one we see from him a lot. Don't see it too much from Terran players, but it is a pretty smart move. You can finish this whenever you want to, and you know, it's half finished, so it takes a little bit quicker too, so that's nice. Marines coming out from Opticalrh. Do see a cybernetics core going on for Theory. Very basic Protoss build here. I don't think you see a forward pylon going down, not a forward pylon, but it's closer to the choke. Still no units out of Theory, presumably waiting for the cybernetics to go down, then Corona boost out the Stalker. We'll see what he does. And yeah, I mean, these players have played in our CS and Player of the Week tournament, as I mentioned. Both of them are quite good, and I think both of them have won the Zeke tournament. I cast with Theory a little bit as well, a couple of matches. Really nice guy. Optical is always a nice guy as well. As you see, Optical throwing down a forward command center, actually. Probe trying to get in. Don't think so. Looks like that supply depot was canceled, actually. And moving this barracks back is Opticalrh. Optical's a great player. He really does enjoy doing drop play. We've seen a lot of ghosts out of him. Really good EMP play, which might come into play here against the Protoss opponent, as we do see Theory going ahead and putting down his expansion. I don't think he saw this command center. We take a look at his vision. No, he did not. No vision at all, mainly because of that wall Optical put down, which is really nice. But both players going to have command centers or forward commands, forward expansions, excuse me, in a moment. 20-17 harvester count in favor of Theory right now. Nothing too vast at this point. Bunker going down for RH, going to provide himself a little bit of extra protection when he flies this command center down. Presumably, he's going to turn this into an orbital command beforehand. Let's see. Stalker coming out now from Theory. Take a look at the units tab. Nothing really out for him in terms of army composition, so he was going to Chrono Boost that out. You do see Warp Gate Research on the way, and all that energy being used up very effectively there. Presumably a couple on that Warp Gate Research and one on the gateway here. 2 more gateways coming up, though. 3 gate. Let's see if he goes for a straight-up 4 gate, or if he tries to get a robotics facility as well. I mean, you do see this expansion going down. Check this out down here. Wow, there is a very bold third going down from Opticalrh. Presumably he's going to fly it behind these destructible rocks down here in the bottom right corner. I really like this Theory, setting a Stalker down there. Don't really see anything wrong over there, but there is this command center from RH. I mean, it's going to be really difficult for Theory to find this. There's no reason for him to go down to this bottom right corner, and even if he does, this destructible rocks are in the way. So unless he sends an observer over here, he's going to be in. I mean, that forward command is going to be absolutely really well protected. It's going to give Opticalrh a really nice macro advantage early. You see concussive shells on the way for Opticalrh for his Marauders. Stalker coming in, doing a little scouting. He's going to see that bunker. It's going to tell him that there's going to be a command center behind there. Doesn't even really have to see it. As you see a couple of SCVs coming down, saturating here. Mule on the way for RH as well. Robotics facility now out of Theory. So he's 3-gate roboing, very standard build for a Protoss. You see that double gas as well. I'm not sure if I missed that earlier. It's a telltale sign of the 3-gate robo. Another simulator on the way down here at the natural. You take a look at the harvester tab. 31 over 24. It changes as I say it, unfortunately. But there is a pretty hefty advantage here for Theory. not going to last too long because Opticalrh's third is down, is morphing into a orbital command, and it's going to be down in his third, I would assume. I don't think he's going to, I mean, there's no reason he would have built it right here if he wanted to put it in that position. I assume he's going to fly it over in just a couple of moments and start getting it saturated. This is a really bold play. He's got it selected. There you go. Flying it over. Very, very bold play here from Optical. And let's see if it pays off for him. I mean, if this is found, he's going to be in trouble. If he gets it well saturated, we do see Robotics Bay on the way from Theory. If this gets found and Colossus come over here and just wrap this up, because they can just jump up over here, those Colossus, and that mineral line gets cleaned out, it's going to be a huge blow to RH. But I really just can't see Theory finding this. It's going to be very difficult for him to find it. Meanwhile, over here down, Opticalrh has 4 barracks down, excuse me, with a tech lab coming up on this 4th barrack. A couple more gases going down. I think he's on 4 gas now. Yep. Factory on the way as well. So let's see what he does. I mean, as I mentioned, we've seen really fantastic drop play from him in the past. So maybe he's trying to get that starport up for a Marine Marauder, which is sort of what he's got going so far. It does not have STEM quite yet, but level 1 infantry weapons is on the way. Sentry coming up. Colossus on the way from Theory. So honestly, those Colossus are going to do a really good job. And you do see actually Theory breaking through these rocks, pylon going up. So presumably he's trying to secure his third. And if he finds this third from RH, it's not that well saturated yet. But if he finds it, that's going to be a blow for RH. He's going to have to get out of there. But let's see what happens. We do see extended thermal lands on the way. Colossus as well, as I mentioned. And yeah, there's starport coming up right away. And you do see actually, what is the attachment here? There we go. Reactor on this factory. So presumably the starport's going to come up and he's just going to switch them around. Do you see this observer checking out what's going on? Seeing almost everything here. Good scouting from Theory. Look for that Ghost Academy back here, because I have a feeling we're going to see one from RH. He has done it many, many times and loves to throw ghosts up in those medevacs. Now we do see 2 forges on the way from Theory. Getting those upgrades, which is so important. Medevac, stim pack, excuse me, research on the way, as well as combat shield. So definitely very heavy bio from Optical as this game progresses. Meanwhile, in this top left corner, you do see 2 gateways coming from Theory. A couple of Vikings actually going out for our Terran player Opticalrh at this point, which is a very good maneuver. You see a second starport on the way as well, with another reactor going down in this factory. But you know, it's a really good idea to get Vikings as Terran these days, particularly against Protoss, because you know they're going to probably get those Colossus out if you go very heavy bio. So supplementing your force with a couple of Vikings, you know, 8 Vikings, 9 Vikings can almost one-shot the shields off of Colossus, and it's very difficult as Protoss to micro against Vikings, particularly in team battles. You've got a couple Stalkers. You have to make a decision as to whether or not you're going to try and micro down the Vikings and get absolutely hammered by Marines, or if you're going to take down the Marines and let the Vikings absolutely destroy your Colossus. It's a difficult position, and a lot of players sort of falter when that comes into play. Now, we do see that Ghost Academy that I had called for coming down behind the reactor, so that's going to be huge for Optical. He's going to get those ghosts out, and EMPs in particular, very effective against Protoss, just absolutely wipe out those shields. So let's see if we can use this correctly. A couple of medevacs on the way. Sensor tower also on the way, which is placed decently here, and he's going to catch this proxy pylon that was going down, I think, from Theory, excuse me. So let's see if he can deal with that, as there is a slight push in. Couple of one observer coming in here, seeing what kind of army Optical has. This could be very close. Once again, though, Theory's going to have to be careful.